So it looks like we are starting pool 2 here. We're going to go into a warm-up. On the left, we got DaKacho.
Warm-up on 13. Oh, no. Okay, just warm up in the extreme folder.
Yeah.
Or the B folder.
And on the right, we have Phantom. Ooh.
We have Phantom. And on
okay. Burn on the Floor 10 is very nice. Oh, we're just kidding.
No, we're just...
I was really excited about Burn on the Floor right there.
They're teasing us. Oh, we got Burn on the Floor remix.
Remix. Okay, this one actually is
mostly
better.
that it is better. I mean, the chart, it's mostly just that the chart is different.
Yeah.
The mix is a little different than the original.
All right, so we got a fist bump going here.
Yes. Looks like Phantom has a very strong AAA on this.
Right.
Got you with a respectable 979.
Oh, he's playing. Oh, he's playing
He does
stealth.
not play with the strike zone. He plays dark.
Stealth, baby. Is it dark?
It's called dark.
Okay, he's playing
Stealth is
dark.
when you don't have any arrows, and dark is when you don't have a strike zone.
Nice.
Does Phantom play SMX?
I think he does. He might, because that's an SMX thing,
because
right?
SMX does not have a strike zone. It just has a line. This is very interesting. I mean, I can kind of see the vision if you're not playing visually and you're just playing based on just hearing. Audio, sorry, aural timing rather than visual
auditory.
timing. Auditory timing. Both players pretty close in EX right now.
Yeah, they're both keeping that.
Yeah, Phantom can MA without the strike zone.
That's crazy. That is just.
I kind of want to do this now.
Yeah, that's hard.
It is hard.
That's some hard stuff right there.
Again, I respect when people have something different to their customization. Like I said, I personally play with hidden covering half of the strike zone to give myself a little visual indicator.
Oh, wow, really?
So I don't want to see the arrows go past the strike zone if I miss them. Mm-hmm. And so it's just like 2DX, you hit on the line and then it disappears.
Right.
And so I don't want anything going past where the strike zone is.
Right.
Yeah. So Phantom is at the opposite thing. So if he misses a note, you're going to see the entire time.
Exactly.
But then again, he hasn't missed a note, and neither has DaKacho. So.
Wow. Very nice.
Double grateful combo.
There.
Love that.
Love to see that. Wow, 31 perfects. 31
perfects and 8
That's
grades.
a showing right there.
On a warm-up. I mean, on a 10, but
yeah,
it's still an old 10.
There's 277 notes in that 10.
Wow.
That's a lot of notes for a 10.
Yeah, I think I'd love to beat him as like 180 notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, songs are getting longer and longer.
Songs are getting longer. They add more notes.
Exactly.
That just, the difficulty creep of DDR.
All right, looks like we're going to be jumping. Oh, wow, we're jumping right into a 13.
Right into a 13.
Looks.
Hopefully players have maybe stretched.
Hopefully they stretched.
Maybe they played some warm-up sets before we began this morning. Maybe last night. Looks
Stretching
like
is very important, so is hydrating. I made the mistake of not grabbing my water.
Phantom kind of stands up there. Almost looking like a fighting game player. I don't know if you can see. You just like lean over.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Fighting.
wow. All right. Splash goal 13. Oh, boy. Oh, this is obviously
we asked for spice.
We did ask for spice.
We asked for spice.
And we're getting exactly what we wanted.
We got exactly what we wanted. We got a fat,
Yeah,
300 BPM.
Is
tricky.
Very tricky.
Plenty
There's
of
lots of
plenty of speed changes.
So fun. You're such a 2DX player.
Okay. It's speed changes.
We got lots of speed changes, lots of different rhythms in the middle. The end has like tricky free
Look
zero
at that
gallops.
voltage rating on a 13.
Like 13.
This does not hold back in any respect. Now, granted, voltage just gonna get boosted when you have slowdowns, just because it's how close the notes are to each other.
Exactly.
But at the same time, that's this 13 is nothing to sleep on.
Also, this is a huge banger.
This is like a 14 to compete on. Shout out to Tag.
All right, here we go. First song of the pool.
Very excited to see how we're doing.
They're feeling it. Look at them go.
They are ready.
All right, we start with a slowdown, and then we're going to speed out right here to 300 BPM. Here we go.
And then once this song starts, it does not stop. I mean, it does have that, the middle.
Yeah, there is one point with a long free zero right before the second slowdown.
But at the same time, when you're competing in a tournament, you got to be on the whole time.
Exactly.
There's no break mentally. There may be a break physically.
Exactly. All right, so look, their EX is super close.
So Phantom does not have the strike zone turned off. It seemed like he was just doing that. Maybe he forgot he had that on. Maybe he was just joking around and doing that.
All right, that first slowdown. Here comes the second little stop right here.
especially if you're used to not this chart for this song, that the slowdown and stop gimmicks can be harder to manage.
All right, so it looks like DaKacho did get a little EX boost on that one because Phantom might not have known those stops.
holding it by about 40 EX right now.
There's lots of tricky stuff coming up, lots of half a song still left.
So here's the big slowdown here. Very hype song.
Easy to drop a 3-0. See, right there.
For sure.
Commentator's curse right there. Easy to drop a 3-0 because it's hard to. This part is very tricky.
This part is basically the 16. Like.
Yeah. And then there's a stop right here. Here's another one. And then we're going to speed right back up. Here we go.
Yep. The big finale.
We got one more, as you say, so fun coming.
Yes.
Right here after these triples. Here we go. Right to the end.
Looking for both players to put a strong ending in here.
You know,
DaKacho is definitely gonna
take. Here's the tricky gallop 3-0s. It's so tricky.
This is really hard. Like,
great showing for both players. Wow, that was
very good job to both players. DaKacho had it by about 90 EX, but
by about 90.
This is a 13 that this could have been the hardest chart for this song, and it would still be like a worthy chart.
It would. It definitely would. You know, it used to be what's it called?
What?
Extra exclusive.
Oh yes. It used to be It used to be extra stage only. And, I thought you were gonna say it used to be like a 12. I'm like, I don't think that's true.
No, it was always a 13.
Always a 13.
It's very like cluttered.
Deservedly so.
Lots of 3-0s to trip you up, and
so that was a very, very spicy first song.
It was a very spicy first song, and it looks like DaKacho is up 1-0 right now. Oh,
District of the Shadows.
Oh, this is a great 12.
Both players have a very good PB on this. DaKacho right under a AAA, and Phantom with a 996.
Yeah.
Both players are definitely familiar with the song.
Yeah, this is, I would say, like a semi-typical 12, but that doesn't mean you're going to sleep on it.
No, not at all.
Definitely. It's got some 16ths in it.
Rhythmically still very interesting.
Especially the end. Well, any chart on this one, I played the 3 and the 6. Any chart on this one, the end gets kind of intense.
When this one was like in the default song list for 820, and it got me very excited for what was to come in DDR.
Exactly.
Great song.
Great song.
Very fun charts.
All right, this is Phantom's pick, so let's see how Phantom does. Both,
right
both PBs are looking real good.
I think I've played the 12 once or twice. The player's been up some good MA right in the start.
Okay, yeah, we are 1 EX behind. Just beginning, but
keeping that gold combo.
Step jumps, crossover step, not crossover steps, foot switch step jumps. Here, some crossovers for you.
Yeah.
Other way. Boulder have the PFC so far. Knock on wood. I don't want to commentator's curse that one. I just did.
But then again, I mean, still very good MA by both players right now.
Phantom's still up by, I think, maybe like
Phantom's down right now, but Phantom, as far as PB goes, but yes, Phantom is up slightly right now.
Yeah, so he's
just by 2 EX. This is going to be very close the whole time. DaKacho holding that gold combo, very good.
There's those 16ths in there. Oh man, Phantom just hit those.
Absolutely.
So good. Oh, okay, 3x different.
3x different. They are neck and neck right now. And DaKacho putting up a good on his PB right now.
PB, he had a 989. He might AAA this. Looks like he's going to AAA this.
For sure. Yeah, we're not going to know who's going to win this until right at the end.
No.
Phantom is still holding that like 2 or 3 EX lead right now. But there's still time in this
song. He's up by about 6. But we do have the end to go.
You got some turns and streams. Those random 16s. Just plenty of place to get tripped up.
Oh, he picked up a great. Oh, we're super close now. Oh, Jacks.
Oh, Phantom MA and those Jacks. Phantom going to pick up like 1 perfect at this ending here.
He just crushed that ending.
Looks like he's going to take it, but both players are putting really good ending.
Very nice showing.
Wow.
I think Phantom just crushed that ending and take
Absolutely crushed it. I wonder if he money score PB'd.
I feel like he's about 38 perfect.
Wait, he might have.
Wow.
He had like 996.
He did. I think he definitely took that one.
38 and 3.
That was very good showing.
This is pool 2, right?
Yeah, this is pool 2.
This is pool 2.
How come we already have these crazy matches in pool 2?
Wow, we are not prepared for the level of just skill at every level.
We are sure not. All right, so it looks like the women's tournament has started over on Gold Cap, which is not good because I am in the women's tournament. We're in pool 1. I'm in pool 2.
We're in pool 2.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't need to warm up. I'm already warmed up watching these amazing players.
Yes, if I had to go step on the pads right now, I think I would do pretty okay just from the energy alone.
At least floor 12.
Yeah. And I'm not competing this weekend, but in DDR, but I would, you know, now I kind of wish I did because of how exciting it is.
Check out 2DX.
Oh yeah, 2DX.
Fast fingers on 2DX.
Playing some 2DX and Kitadora.
All right, we're going into the classic.
Going into classic gold.
The classic
rush.
gold rush.
I need to see a lot of 2DX golds in the chat.
2DX gold, baby.
Actually, I want to see you just list off every DDR mix.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think the DDR mix is going to come out, or do you think it's going to be the 2DX?
It's still randoms between the both.
It's randoms between both.
Still does that.
And it's randoms between, I think there's 2.
Well, I'm biased, and I'm gonna say it's 2DX.
I do like the 2DX background better. It does sound better.
I mean, it's also
like,
you know it's original.
DDR-X2 doesn't sound as nice.
Yeah, it's very you know I appreciate that there's a DDR version, but like I said canonically it's 2DX, and it also just works well.
I've only gotten the DDR background once.
Really?
And that was the time at PFC. And I've never done it again.
It must have been
Fade. Super.
So both players have a very similar PB, but it looks like neither have played it for a while. So this will be a very exciting, and I expect a close match.
Yeah.
I mean, judging by the first song.
Exactly. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see where this goes.
And like I said, I better see a ton of golds in the chat. We got some 12s right in the beginning there.
All right. Nice. He knows it.
Nice.
Make it money, baby.
Thank you for the golds in the chat.
Yeah, this is going to be a PB for both of them.
Phantomheid putting up a strong MA. With a slight 10 to 15 EX lead right now. Rhythmically, this is a challenging 12.
Okay, we could pick up miss there because like there's a lot of places you can just get tripped up with your feet.
The background is very bright. Even with darkest on, I mean the background is very distracting.
All right, here we go. What background we got?
Yeah. I think it's 2DX.
Yeah,
it's 2DX.
2DX. All right, this part is very tricky because with the jumps and they have like jacks.
Yeah.
See, there's the jump. It's very tricky.
And it just makes you does it over and over again.
It looks like Kacho's kind of hitting them. The Phantom is still up by a little bit.
Yes, only up by 6. It's still very close, and I expected that.
This song
Both players putting up a huge PB on their.
Kacho picked up a good there, but he's still in the running.
Phantom streaming some greats.
Oh,
back to
looks like
Kacho now.
Kacho taking it right now.
It is still very close, and I expected this whip back over before it's over.
Yeah. This is very close. We're getting to the end here, though. Oh, no way. No way. Oh.
1EX to Kacho.
1EX difference.
Big hug. Love to see it.
Wow.
Very good job to both players.
Wow.
Incredible.
Just good stuff all around.
Absolutely incredible. This is what we want to see in Pool 2.
In Pool 2, we already have such close matches in Pool 2. Can you believe that?
We're already holding gold combos.
Yeah.
We're trading back and forth.
Full combos, trading back and forth. Got a 1EX difference already. On Gold Rush.
Love this game. We love DDR.
We love DDR in here.
Tournaments remind me why I love DDR.
Exactly. I think sometimes, you can get DDR fatigue.
Yeah.
Or, you're just tired of trying to grind.
Other players excelling and being excited are what makes me excited.
And it's hard. But, this is what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Coming up and showing and doing your best. All right, so it looks like we're heading into the next match here. We got Yono, who won.
Looks like we're playing in 11.
So he moved on. He beat Jade to move on to this pool number 2.
And then we got Aleree on the other side.
Aleree on the other side, who seems to be a chat favorite.
Right, Florida player.
Yeah.
Played with her back in DNB Orlando quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's been a nice reunion for me for some of my past community because I live in Pennsylvania now, so I don't get to see the Florida players.
Yeah, it's been a nice reunion for me too because I used to play with Ohio DDR before I moved.
Well, we're glad you're visiting us again.
Asian Attorney says hello.
Yes, hello fellow players. Hello Asian.
All right, now this is a very good.
This is a song I've tried to PSC many times.
Yeah, it can get
a very solid tricky, 11.
Very solid 11.
But also very
good.
It's
a warm up. Sorry,
excuse
me.
It doesn't matter. Hey. Even the warm-ups matter, because this is your warm-up.
Because, you know, even though you are warming up, you're trying to get in the zone of the MA zone. And
this is a great song to get in the MA zone for.
Exactly.
Aleree hasn't played this in a while, but I'm sure she's going to get a very good PB on it.
Yes. All right, so yeah, this is the next match. This is our warm-up, and then we'll go into their other lots of jumps there, too.
That's some solid MA for both players right at the start.
Very solid MA right now.
So this is the idea. This is the warm-up is a time to warm up your body and warm up your mind.
Exactly.
And you got to do both.
Especially for the women. Us women who are jumping from gold cap to white cap, too. That's very difficult.
Yeah, I don't envy you in the least.
You know what, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Because I believe Aleree is also in the women's tournament.
Yes.
So she'll be playing on Fusion. If you go on twitch.tv/Fusion, we have the women's running right now.
PHUZION.
Yep.
We got the other DDR stream on Ohio DDR. We're on Renatalis, and then the women in non-binary tournament is on Fusion.
Exactly. We have so many good matches running.
We'll definitely
you're not
get
watching one, you're watching another.
For sure. You could even have multiple up on the same screen.
Exactly.
Just completely inundated with DDR.
Exactly. Both are keeping their full combo right now.
For sure. I said, as expected, Aleree putting up a great PB right now.
And their MA is close. I'm very excited to see this match.
Both players are definitely ready. I mean, Yono has plenty of matches, so he's pretty warmed up.
He's pretty warmed up, and so...
Aleree definitely looking like she's already warmed up.
Yeah,
so.
she's ready. She's crushing it so far.
I said, I remember I met Aleree like when she just started playing, maybe playing again, or just had started frequenting Orlando. So it's very good to see how much she's grown in the time since I've moved away.
Right.
Definitely he was also in the PB just on this warm-up. I mean, as they should, they're treating it like a match.
Yeah, exactly.
I expect both players FC.
Wow, Aleree came back on that one. Oh, yeah, I'm excited.
Less than 10 EX difference between the two players.
I'm very excited.
On a solid high no count 11.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're into the picks.
So we're putting the links for the other streams in the chat in case you want to, do some picture-in-picture, side-by-side.
If you want to, yeah, you got all three. You can put all three next to each other.
So very interested to see what our first song here is.
All right.
What alphabet are we going for?
Oh, we're going down.
We're going down.
We're going down. We're going down. E.
We're going down.
No.
Oh, we're going back up.
Okay.
S's. Many different songs in the S folder.
Yeah.
No.
I was about to say Sola, the BFA special.
Snow Garland Fairy. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that this could be a pick.
Well, it is. Well, it was an unlockable for May 20.
It is an unlockable for May.
Or no, it's an A3.
I thought it was an A3 unlockable.
Interesting.
I still don't have it unlocked.
Well, possible. I think if you can unlock it at any time, then you can pick it.
Yeah. Except
since this is like a course trial song. So yes, I'm familiar with the song in general.
No, it's pure A3 privilege crap.
Yeah.
All right.
So Aleree does not have access to A3 down in Florida.
Oh, okay, well, here we go.
So I'll be very interested to see how she does on this song.
Yeah, A3 privilege.
Yeah.
A player who has some A3 privilege might have the upper hand, but you never know.
But then again, like I said, both players did very well in the warm-up, so even if this is a side read for Aleree, I still expect her to put up a really good show.
Right.
Yono starting out already.
Wow, he's marvelous in this whole beginning.
Marvelous gold.
All right, but the EX is very close still. There's like some 16s there. There's some 12s later.
Yeah, there's definitely another rhythmically interesting 13 for a 17.
12.
Think about like Glitch Angel still has a lot of interesting rhythms from the 13. The Snow Garland Fairy is the exact same way.
Oh, we only have a 4EX difference going into this little late section.
Very close.
Very close.
Now I gotta wonder maybe if Aleree had an opportunity to play it.
Maybe she did.
Maybe
she had
a score on it, right? So it's possible she had done it to warm up. Picking up a miss though, but still having a PFC otherwise. Both players are keeping it so close. They are trading right now.
Trading back and forth.
I'm pretty good at following the EX counter, and this is very difficult right now.
All right. Oh, looks like Aleree's up.
Aleree's up a little bit right now.
Switched it.
Holding down on those turns.
Now we're back to Yono. Wow, this is very, very close.
Yeah, no, this is very high for a song. Oh, okay. So Aleree,
she has played a little bit.
Yeah, because we do have a round 1 in Florida now.
Yeah.
Yono holding that full combo still.
I need someone to take over.
Looks like Yono ended up picking up in the end with about 40 EX lead. Very good job, but they were keeping it close for a lot of that song. It is just it does pick up in the end, so it's you know, very easy to start pulling away. But very good job by both players.
Very great job on both players.
Even when they picked up misses, they were you know, you could still see that they were holding out with the MA.
Yeah, with no A3 access too. That is very...
with like 3 hours away.
Yeah,
so
that
like
is a long way away.
Yeah,
I drive an hour and a half.
I would not consider it access. I'm very fortunate now to be only 20 minutes away, and it still can be hard. Yeah, very good job to Aleree, and good job to Yono for taking that song.
Ooh.
I have played this in a tournament before.
Ooh, it's very hard.
Someone warned me about the beginning and just the jumps and everything. I think someone gave me the strategy of putting a turn mod on this one, I think.
Oh, really?
I think.
I usually just play it regular, but because it's like you said, it's tricky.
I could definitely be thinking of another 13, but this is not an easy one by any means.
No, see lots of like
side jacks.
Those are side jacks, lots of foot switches.
Yeah, if you choose to do the foot switches for
and
sure.
like weird
if you follow
crossovers.
These kind of anchored turns. Yeah, no, this is quite a spicy 13.
Yeah, it is a very spicy 13. Lots of jacks.
Those
like,
alternating up and down jacks.
They're kind of killing it so far. Aleree's up right now.
This is, yeah, definitely not one of my skill set, but it's still very exciting. Still a very good and respectable 13.
The problem with this song is there's a lot of long freezes, and you get to look over to the side of your screen and see how your opponent's doing.
Yeah. You don't want to do that, but it's so tempting.
Yeah.
When you're on those breaks, you want to know where you're at, but you also want to make sure you're doing your best.
Exactly.
And right now, both players are putting up their best. They are trading EX once again.
Yeah, back and forth.
And because the song plays about the same, the chart plays about the same the whole time, so I don't know, it's going to be like a scroll Garland Fairy.
I feel like it will be.
There's not like an opportunity to pull away unless you just outplay the other player.
Exactly, because the end here, lots of runs at the end.
It looks like Aleree is definitely pulling away a bit on this one. I think she's much more familiar with this song.
They both didn't have a score on it, so I think it's a side read for both of them. No.
Wow.
I think it's a side read for both of them.
Well, that's saying a lot for both of them then. Jade will relieve you when you're ready to go. Aleree's still holding up by about 40 EX right now.
All right,
so it looks like she's going to take this one, but Yono is not giving up.
Yeah, it looks like Aleree is just kind of pulling away here at the end, but, you know, good try for both of them.
Definitely blown away that this is a side read for these players. I definitely would not have played it as well.
No, I would not. Well, looks like Aleree's taking it by
excellent job.
46 right there. Very good.
Excellent job.
Great job on both of them. I think now they're tied 1-1, right?
Yeah.
Yono took the last song, so they're tied 1-1. So once again, we're going into a tiebreaker here.
Low miscounts on those songs too.
I'm going to have to step away.
Oh, no.
I got to go play in women's.
Leave me all alone?
Who knew? So I'm not leaving you alone.
I know. I'm sure somebody's coming in.
I'm trading with another amazing person here. Jade's going to come. Just unfortunately got eliminated from Pool 1, but put up an amazing show.
Oh, yeah.
So she can talk all about her performance here and talk about the performances of our.
And while we're on the break, I want to get the mentality of the players right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to know what they're thinking.
Exactly.
In a tournament hype like this.
I'm gonna step off and let Jade come and take my spot, but we will be back for more amazing.
It was a pleasure, Keri.
It was a pleasure.
Pleasure.
See you later, guys.
See ya. While we're in the interim here, hello chat. I'm Jonathan Campbell. I am one of the founding members of Black Flag Academy, who is sponsoring Pool 1 and Pool 2. And now, about to be on the mic, we have Jade.
Hello.
Hello, Jade.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, so the first two songs of this next match, we got Dreaming Can Make a Wish Come True and Gold Rush again.
How many times have we played Gold Rush so far?
This will be our second time.
I saw it over on the other one, too.
Then who knows? It could even have been on 2DX, so we've probably had a lot of Gold Rush right now.
So maybe this is the song of the tournament.
It might be. Hello retweets on Jonathan Campbell and hello. Oh, retweets on. Okay, is that like a new nickname for me? Anyway.
Jonathan Campbell.
So Jade, how do you feel about your performance in Pool 1?
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, you looked like you put up a really good show.
I knew everyone in my pool and I played everybody, so it was great to just be able to hang out with my friends. So
great job. It was all smiles in Pool 1. Everybody was smiling, especially Blake.
Yes,
Blake did not stop grinning the whole time.
I know he was very happy to play Sunkissed Drop. So
yeah. So it looks like we got the first song coming up here. Dreaming Can Make a Wish. So this is a June and Energy Factory collaboration.
This is the tiebreaker song, isn't it?
No, it's the first song.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's a tiebreaker
yeah,
song.
This is the
I'm
tiebreaker.
I'm sorry. I was like, they only played 1-1.
All right.
We've had many 1-1 matches. Lots of matches have gone to 3.
It's been so fun to see
this is
all
an
of the
exciting
different
tiebreaker
tiebreakers.
because both players have had really strong timing so far.
Have either one of them played this? I didn't see the score.
I didn't really notice if anyone had a score. I'm going to assume not, because a lot of people have not played this chart in quite a while.
I don't see any pacemakers, so they probably haven't.
Yeah, because Aleree did have a pacemaker on before. So yeah, no, I mean, this is an 11. It does have a couple of tricky rhythms and gallops, so it'll be very
picked up a miss there.
Yeah, miss right now. But I expect the EX to stay pretty close the whole time.
It seems like it's been staying pretty close the entire time of both of their other songs. So
no, this is, and especially because we're going back to an 11, because their warm-up was on that 11. The name is escaping me, but their timing was extremely close. Yeah, it looks like Yono's up no, they're tied right now, and now Aleree is up slightly. They keep trading.
It's going
this
back
been
and
happening
forth.
every single match.
It's so exciting to see these pools, just everyone switching back and forth all the time.
And the pool format is just so great to make sure you're going up against players about your skill level. And also, Yono came from Pool 1, and is putting up a strong fight against somebody in Pool 2.
Yeah. And
that is also very commendable.
I know that both of them are friends, and they're excited to play with each other. So
that's really good to see.
It was very eager for Yono to go to the second pool so that he could play.
Definitely. All right, so Aleree definitely up right now. There's not too much of the song left, but I'm still excited to see how the players are finishing it out. These 16ths are tricky to time, for sure. Aleree still holding about a 20x lead right now. Tricky crossover to all those freezes. Strong finish for both of them.
Beautiful performance.
Very good job. Fantastic job to Aleree for winning that, and great job for Yono. So I didn't see the picks for this one, but it looks like it's going to be DaKacho and Yono going up. Yono having to play back-to-back, just like Rock played back-to-back in pools. Pool 1.
It just means he's warmed up and ready for the next set.
For sure, absolutely.
Or
Yono
maybe a little tired, but we'll see.
Yeah, might be a little tired, but Yono has a very strong PB on this, 979, and DaKacho with 911. Still a very good PB. I'm just going to assume, based on DaKacho's performance, that he probably just hadn't played the song in a while, so it's definitely a toss-up on who's going to take this one. Sola is not an easy chart. This was a very infamous pick in a previous Black Flag remote tournament.
Oh,
and so it kind of became a meme. We have some merch themed around it, but it's a tricky chart for sure.
Well, I'm glad we get to at least see it on stream then.
Yeah, it is a challenging.
There are a lot of gallops in this song.
A lot of gallops, a lot of triples. You got to stay on for it. I'm not sure what the BPM is. It's not too high, but it's players are already recognizing Solo in the chat. They know its difficulty. Right now, Yono is having a very strong showing on it, which makes sense with this BB. I wonder how recently he's played it.
I know Yono's very good at gallops and very practiced with them, so.
And Yono can commit to the turns. And there's some gold notes in here. Solo is doing a lot.
It's fun seeing the classic no-bar players playing, too.
Definitely. Yeah, Yono right now with a very strong lead. DaKacho putting up a great effort. Still, both players are holding a combo, which on a song like this is not always a guarantee. If you turn one wrong way, you can just trip up and get all in. Yono not even just holding a combo, also a grateful combo. Up about 80 EX at the moment. This is close to the end. Solo is just a very fun song, but it is really, you're right, Fast Boy, it is doing the most. So it is a great tournament pick. It's just not one of my preferred songs because of how hard it is.
This is a very interesting 12.
Definitely. The 12s are a mixed bag. They can be I
didn't realize it was a 12 until I actually looked at it. I'm like, oh, this looks like a 13.
Oh, yeah, with the
ending. It takes it.
Those green notes at the end. Very good job, the Yono. And good effort by DaKacho. I'm certain that was the PB. So very interested to see what the second song here is going to be. Looks like going to be the 13 for King.
And King.
All right, a more recent song. Very popular. It's been added to many rhythm games.
Everyone has been playing this one a lot. I know that for sure. I see everyone talk about this.
People really love the 16. People really love the 13. DaKacho with a AAA on the 13. Very good. Yono with a 950. Also quite good.
Leaning more in Kachu's favor, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I have not personally played this 13, but I do know it's a very hype song. 166 BPM, so not too fast, but still going to be pretty engaging.
I don't know if I've even seen the chart for the 13.
No, I've definitely not seen.
I've
seen the 16, but I expect both players to put up a really good effort on this one. Starting off with some turns, and Yono loves those turns.
Yono loves the turns.
And Yono also always starts off with really good MA. Right now, both players are keeping it pretty close right at the start here. We'll just see what the rest of the song brings.
DaKacho up by a little bit.
Yeah. Those sequential jumps can be very hard. DaKacho holding a strong lead right now. They're not too tricky and well synced, so it's really just a matter. It's definitely a bigger battle of MA and a bit on stamina just with the jumps and the speed. Still holding about 25 EX right now. But I'm expecting Yono's going to end up PBing on his money score at least. Some solid turns.
He's definitely crushing all the turns that he's getting.
Absolutely. I mean, I just love to see when pattern,
what pattern
I'm a pretty chronic double stepper, but however, I do love and respect all players who can commit to the turns.
If you can turn, I appreciate it, because I cannot.
Those triples in the jumps can be very hard. This is definitely a kind of chart that I would personally struggle on. Both players are doing a really good job keeping up with it. DaKacho's still holding about a 30 to 40 EX lead. So it looks like he's probably going to take this one, but Yono is not going to give up. It's a very complex turning for a 13. It's a good practice chart, I think, for the upper level.
I think that's a good.
Yeah. If you can commit and learn a chart like this, then you're going to be prepared for the upper levels for sure. DaKacho's still holding that FC. Let's see if he finishes. There we go.
DaKacho finishes it with.
DaKacho takes it.
Full combo.
DaKacho takes it. Very good full combo. Great job to Yono too. Nice. Only one miss and one good. And definitely that was like a 20K money score raise for Yono.
Yeah.
So as expected. We're 1-1. Let's see what the tiebreaker is going to be.
It's so fun seeing all of these tiebreakers they keep coming because everyone is just
so
close.
Right. Pool 1 and Pool 2, people have been very close.
It seems like a lot of these earlier pools, everyone is winning their songs and then going to the third one.
That is something you love to see.
They're doing the card draw right now.
Yeah. Let's see what that tiebreaker is going to be. All right, looks like we're in the D folder. Dirty Digital.
Dirty Digital.
Ooh, Dirty Digital 13.
All right, so Yono's not
banger
played this.
from DDR X2.
DaKacho.
Great song. Not super familiar with the chart, but that groove radar. Okay, so. Yeah.
DaKacho, you got this!
We're just looking at what the other possible picks would have been, but Dirty Digital is an exciting one to finish off with.
Little advantage to DaKacho just from playing this before, but we'll see who takes it out.
High voltage, high chaos. The rhythms in this chart are going to be very interesting. But good luck to both players for sure. This is a chart. True. This is a chart in the game. Both players starting off with a nice little combo. This chart at least gives you, a beginning to kind of understand the song and the sync, and then it just goes into a 16th strip. This is
that was a very interesting start to this song.
A 13 that is not holding back on you. Yeah, no, I'm full of questions also, Fast Boy.
This is what I kind of love about the 13 folder is there's so much in there that
it could be something super straightforward or something like this.
Something just tears you apart.
I mean, I appreciate when a chart is doing the most. It's much better than something like Lackluster.
Yono has a little bit of an advantage.
Yono's taking it right now, but DaKacho is also a solid EX lead on his PB, so both players are putting their best effort forward for sure. I have to wonder if Yono has maybe played this at some other point. But if not, then he's doing really well on a sight read.
With Kachu's, with his pacemaker there, it seems like he probably hasn't played this chart in a while.
Yeah. DaKacho's score on it was actually already pretty decent. Wow,
wow.
Short song.
That was a very short song.
Very short song. Very good job to
it.
Yono. Great job to both players. Yono coming from pool 1.
Yeah,
winning his match.
Bringing everybody into a third song. Really putting up a fight.
This is what's great about... Hello. Welcome back.
We're back.
This is what's great about this structure for a tournament, is that when the person comes out of their previous pool, you never know if they're going to, are they going to match up in the skill level in pool 2? Or are they actually going to put up a good fight? And Yono is.
It's nice to see.
This is exactly the kind of player we want to see come out of this format. They climb up in their first pool and still fight through the second one.
I want to see Yono advance all the way up. He's going to be in the finals
there
on Sunday.
There have definitely been tournaments in the past where players have gone up multiple pools, And so, people might say, oh, well, maybe they were seated a little lower than they should be, and that's true, but then again, you never know. Some of the song picks for qualifiers in some tournaments can be really hard.
And there could be, just the songs that everyone pick. It's like, okay, well, you end up getting a lot better scores. So.
Yeah, maybe the players were just getting picks that didn't work for them, and the player that was advancing through the pools was getting ones that does,
Yeah.
The beautiful thing about DDR is just the variety of skill sets you see.
It's really fun to see the different things that people are better at. And just
certain
different
patterns,
charts.
certain speeds, overall stamina, or just timing. Especially when you start getting up in the higher pools, so there's diversity in skill level.
Yeah.
There might be like 13 to 15. You're definitely going to see a huge divide.
Yeah.
You might see somebody who's higher up there because their MA on 13s are really good and have really good scores.
And then they struggle with the stamina on 15s.
Right. And then you might see players in that level who are just good enough at the 15 or the qualifiers to just be able to play the 15s, but maybe not time as well.
Yeah.
And so depending on what songs come up, it can go either way.
It's always exciting just to see the matches and see.
While we still have one more second here, pool 1 and pool 2. Oh,
everyone is cheering.
Like there's cheering over the women in non-binary tournament on the gold cap. Oh, wow, they're playing 15s. They start right off in that tournament.
They start off at 14s, but they added 13s, I think.
That's my kind of tournament.
Some of the smaller things, but they're playing 14s, 15s, 16s, and then a couple 13s.
I am not much of a lowers player, so as far as chart familiarity, 14s, 15s would definitely be more my speed. Looks like we're going back to the, we got Phantom and we got Yono.
We got Beachside Bunny.
Yono just can't get off those pads.
He has played the most of everyone in this tournament so far. I hope he has the stamina for it. I'm sure he's exhausted.
So we got Beachside Bunny difficult. Phantom has not played this, or at least doesn't have a score on it. And Yono has with a 983.
I know for a fact Yono has played this a lot because we've played this song several times together. So
and has only played the 11, which I also find kind of interesting.
It's the iconic song.
It is the iconic song.
Yono was in the left down upright tournament a couple months ago, and
one of the most iconic 2DX songs brought over to DDR. Lots of jumps at every level.
All right, we're getting started.
The 11 and the 15 are definitely full of jumps. Yeah, this is the 12. Yeah, I can see that. It's rhythmically on point with the 15.
Yes.
Like, just because it's an 11 does not mean it's not following the song.
This is just such a fun song. It's such a banger.
And with the 12 drill around the beginning, like this is asking a lot of players. I mean, it's only like 150, but step jumps, 12 drills.
The jumps the jumps are very exhausting.
I do not enjoy jumps. I'm a bigger guy. I don't like lifting off the ground, but Beachside Bunny is worth it to play just because of how fun it is and how much it tests you.
Phantom having the lead here for a little bit.
Phantom the strong lead. I mean, Phantom's MA has just been really good in this tournament so far.
I really like the Phantom stance the whole time. I saw them up on the pad,
and also he was like gearing up for it like a fighting game player earlier.
Yeah,
it was very cool. I love the energy.
I saw in the previous pool that there was like 1EX difference on there.
We're already seeing near ties right at the beginning of the tournament, where the skill level can definitely be like a little unbalanced. But no, we've had very good matches every single time.
Happy to see that this crossover section
Phantom is a commanding 30 to 50 EXP right now.
And another jump section.
Yeah. He has kind of like one miss early on in the song, so it won't be a full combo, but he looks like he's going to keep the current combo that he has. Yono's still putting up a great effort. no barring jumps is going to be really hard because you don't have any leverage with the bar to push yourself up in the air. That's what I definitely use the bar for when I jump.
Got to rely on those legs.
So just the amount of raw leg strength out of Yono to do all these jumps in this song. Extremely tiring 11. But both players, Phantom definitely commanding a lead right now, is going to take it. But this ending is so hype. Very good job to both players. Phantom ends up taking it with a 51 EX win. But with a single-digit grades. 9 grades, 2 goods, 3 misses. That's
great play by
both under 100 perfects to both players. That is not a guarantee on a song like this. It may be 11, but it is not easy to time because of all those jumps. Having that song familiar there is also very important, though. But I mean, it's Beach Side Bunny, so most people are going to know the song. Ooh, we got Xepher, a very classic song both for 2DX and for DDR. The 13 I'm not as familiar with. I'm much more familiar with the 15, but the 13 and the 15 are both stamina intensive. They're 170 BPM.
Looks like Yono's going to be going into this blind.
Yono is ready for this one.
Has a pretty good score on this.
Phantom, I believe, has been playing the game for a long time, so I'm not surprised that he is excited to play Xepher and also has a really good score on it. Yono does not have any scores on any of the difficulties, but I'm sure he has heard the song before. Well, we're not going to make you play any 15 over here. I wish. So even though Phantom definitely has the advantage with the personal best right now, that does not mean anything. I want to see both players put up a really strong effort.
We're going to see Yono pull this one out, and we're going to go into another tiebreaker.
Another tiebreaker.
That's what I want to happen.
We're always manifesting tiebreakers.
All right, they're getting started. Let's go.
Let's go. We got Xepher. I mean,
both
one of the best songs in DDR for
sure.
Oh
yeah, look at the stance that Phantom's got. They're ready.
Phantom without the strike zone again.
Oh, throwing down the badge.
He had turned it off on his warm-up and then had turned it back on. But maybe just for songs he really likes, he just wants to kind of flex a little bit.
I saw in the challenge charts they were doing this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, last night they were doing
it just depends on if you're a visual or an auditory player.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're not relying on it when the arrows are crossing the strike zone, then you can just feel out the song.
It's fun to see someone change it up a bit in between songs, too.
And despite not having a strike zone, Phantom is already commanding a solid 30x lead right now.
Yeah. Definitely has the song, I would say, memorized at this point. There's a lot of comfortable stepping there.
Certainly. And, I mean, Yono, this song works for him because of all the turns. And he commits to many of the patterns of these songs, which you kind of have to as a no-bar player.
Considering this is a sight read, Yono's doing really great.
Yeah.
Keeping up with that EX.
I would like to see him play this more often for sure. I feel like he could excel at it. Phantom's still pulling away here for sure, but Yono is not. Yono is going to put a strong effort forward. Both players still holding a combo. Phantom picking up a good right there. Oh, looks like commentator's curse, sorry. Yono picked up a miss right there.
It always happens.
It's not going to phase either of them, I know it. The step jumps in this 13 are actually pretty brutal.
Phantom's doing great, keeping the MA on the stream.
You know, I mean, it's not the 15, but the 13 is no slouch. Especially these drills at the end. At 170
yeah, these drills come out of nowhere at you. Both players doing pretty great on those.
Nice. The spin at the end, little swag finish off of for Phantom
Love
right there.
to see it.
Very nice. Very nice. Good job to both players and great job for Phantom for taking this one. Welcome back. Hello.
Woo! Everyone back in there.
Every time we cut back, there's a new player standing behind me.
It's almost like
it's
people
almost
are
like
walking
there's like
around.
it's almost like there's like 200 something people at the event at least. It's not even counting spectators. So, plugging in once again. Pool 1 and Pool 2 are sponsored by Black Flag Academy.
Woo!
Every time I do this, it's upside down. Black Flag Academy is a community targeted towards beginner and intermediate players. We have a community of over 200 members, and the idea is to have players who are not too good at the game and players who are just starting out and be able to trade advice between each other and have more realistic, feasible advice for someone just starting out of the game. Are you in Black Flag Academy?
I am not. I had never heard of it until I heard they were sponsoring
You need to be in Black Flag Academy.
All right.
I feel like you, especially with you only having played a year, and already like making such great progress, I feel like you would be an asset to it.
I definitely want to try and like see
I mean,
people there.
You're on Discord.
Yeah, I'm on Discord.
So yeah, I'll definitely send you an invite to Discord like as soon as I'm off mic right now.
The community has been.
Oh yes.
The community has been wonderful. So.
Yes. And not only is Black Flag Academy sponsoring Pool 1 and Pool 2, we have Round1 Great Lakes Mall sponsoring the entire event.
Yes.
Hosting us once again. We're very grateful to them. Ohio DDR has a lot to thank.
The setup this year has been absolutely wonderful. We have lots of rooms for spectators.
Yeah, lots
and
of rooms for spectators.
Everything is lined up.
You can see 4 tournaments going on at once.
Yeah, you
actually
really
5.
just stand in one spot. And I mean, 2DX is in the corner by itself, but you know,
basically the only one you can't see standing here is 2DX. Otherwise,
you can see the faces.
You can see the faces. We got Pump going on. We have the woman in non-binary tournament going on in the gold cab, and we have both DDR pools running right now on the white cabs.
Oh, and we got our
We got
first
Windy
song.
Fairy. Windy Fairy 11. That's a good 11. It's unlike some of the other difficult versus expert charts. I don't know if Windy Fairy quite follows it the same way that the 15 does, but it's still a very solid 11 to play, and I'm very interested to see how the players time on it.
Looks like Phantom doesn't have a score on
Phantom
this.
doesn't have a score on it, and Yono's PB seems kind of old, so I'm expecting.
Aleree, not Yono.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even.
We switched people on you. Sorry.
Because I can only see. I'm sorry. So we got Aleree.
You just got to look at the legs. As soon as you see them holding the bar,
True.
it's like, oh, okay.
True. All right, so we have Aleree and Phantom going up right now. I said Aleree. With definitely an old PB on this song. It's going to be a very exciting match. Phantom already starting off with that strong MA right at the beginning.
Aleree's pacemaker is going up. It must have been a while since she's last played this.
Yeah, she has like a 850 or something on this.
Yeah,
so
she can definitely do better. It's been a while.
All the fake A3 scores she has.
It makes me wonder whose pick this was. I'm going to guess it was Phantom's pick then? Maybe he just doesn't have a score on it?
Yeah. I mean, it's possible Phantom might be on a new card too. I mean, I'm pretty sure Phantom has been playing for a long time.
Oh, true.
Possible he had transferred early to A3, and so all of his old scores on A20 are no longer existing.
Very likely.
Yeah.
A lot of people did that ahead of time.
Yeah, that definitely. I did that myself.
Whoopsies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had access to A3 the whole time, so it's not a huge deal. However, Phantom holding about a 10EX lead right now, so both players are putting up a really strong effort. With the middle part of the Windy Fairy right now. There's still a decent amount of song left right now.
They're holding pretty close with
Phantom
the
is holding
scores.
I don't want to say it out loud, but Phantom's doing really well right now.
You've already done it once.
Phantom's doing really well right now, and so is Aleree. That's all I'm going to say.
Aleree's pacemaker.
You guys are watching the stream, you know what's going on.
Aleree's pacemaker is going up for sure.
Yeah, Aleree is going to have quite the PB off of this score, and Phantom is going to have one heck of a PB for sure. So
yes.
where that break,
the
no
thing
notes
we're
going
not
on.
going to say.
Right, the thing we're not going to say. But this is the ending of Windy Fairy coming up right now. Now I know how the 15 ends, but the 11 seems to still have a solid stream going on right here.
Oh, and Phantom picked up a great.
Picked up a great right at the end, but that's going to be one perfect
still
for Phantom.
Amazing, a nice flag.
Definitely the closest we've had to a PFC so far in the tournament by a good margin.
The other pool, so Sheepy got a PFC over there. On
on the other cab?
Yep, on the other one.
So at least on this side.
On this side, this is the closest we've had. Oh, 2 greats.
2 greats. Must have missed the other one. But yeah, no, that's a really good job to both players. Single-digit greats in pool 2 on an 11 is, yeah. Yeah, just because the pool number is low does not mean that the players are not putting up their best effort and putting out some really good scores. Ooh, we got a fun one. We got DANCERUSH STARDOM ANTHEM.
DANCERUSH? I thought this was DDR.
You'd think. DANCERUSH and DDR have sent each other a number of songs by now. So what's interesting about DANCERUSH STARDOM ANTHEM is that it kind of makes you want to shuffle like you'd be playing DANCERUSH. And so the chart is kind of built around that. Not so much as the other DANCERUSH song that's like that has like a shock arrow chart.
Maybe we'll see some freestyling up there.
I could with how Phantom has finished some of these songs, I could see him doing a little shuffling.
Phantom's
got like Aleree doesn't have a score on it on A3, but does not mean that Aleree has not played it. But this is a fun one. I expect good MA out of both players on this song. Looks like Aleree starting off with a good lead right now. But we're just starting off with this song.
I think we're going to see a lot of back and forth on this one.
Yeah, so there's, I mean, it's a generally mostly eighth notes in this one with some rhythms because there is some nice swing in this.
I just realized the Phantom's playing no bar over there, so we are
Phantom's
seeing a
no
little bit
and no strike zone, so there is a little bit of flair to his performance for sure. So Aleree had it at first, now Phantom pulling away with about a 15 EX lead. Looks like Phantom's still holding about 15 EX lead on Aleree right now. There's just not a lot of song or a lot of notes in some of this part of the song, so you're going to see like a player hold a lead for a while, and then once it picks back up, then you're going to see maybe some trading. Pretty much right here at the end, so Phantom's still holding the lead, but Aleree, you know, anything could happen with these when you throw in these 12 notes, 24s. This ending was particularly intense for an 11.
I think just seeing green notes in an 11 in general is a little strange.
Konami's rating system is interesting sometimes because it'll be like kind of the average difficulty of the song, but it could be easier and then picks up. This definitely picks up a lot at the end, and that's exciting to see. Looks like Phantom is still holding a lead though. And right here at the end, looks like Phantom takes it about 20, just under 20 EX. Good job there. Good job to Aleree, too.
Beautiful performance.
Yeah.
Aleree did great considering that she hadn't played that chart before.
Yeah,
too,
or just at least didn't have a score on A3. What's important is that both players definitely had a lot of fun playing that one, I'm sure. So it looks like they're going to be playing, I'm not sure if this is, I think this is the first match. They're going to be playing StrayedCatz.
Oh, the jacket for this is just so cute.
It is so cute.
Who doesn't love a bunch of cats?
StrayedCatz is the 13 I'm familiar with. It is not easy. Complicated rhythmically, and I believe the 11 definitely still has a lot of elements of that. The speed is also, it's a higher BPM, even though like effectively it's kind of half speed. But keeping timing on this one is going to be. It's going to be close between the two players. Both players starting off with a good strong full combo. Aleree picking up a great right there. However, both players' MA are still really solid on this. Looks like some people are saying hello to you in the chat.
Oh yes, hello everybody.
So we got Kachi with a good 20 EX lead right in the first third here. StrayedCatz is a very fun one. It was on launch back at Ace. So if you've been playing the game for a while, you definitely were playing a lot of StrayedCatz. And I know Kachi's been playing for a while. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure both players did have a score on this one at least.
I did not see, so I'm not sure. Oh, they have pacemakers.
I mean, I mean, I'm not sure which one they were targeting, but I'm assuming they're targeting themselves.
They're both doing really good.
They're both doing really good. Kachu having about a 30 EX lead right now, so he's slowly pulling it away, but Aleree still putting up a really good effort, keeping the MA on the streams in this chart.
They're both definitely going to get a personal best on this.
Yeah, this is definitely not an 11 that's like, I mean, there's breaks, but that's because the song has a break. But otherwise, this 11 is pretty solid. I mean, obviously, the first couple of pools when we have 11 to 13, you can expect some of the charts to maybe not be so interesting or maybe like cut down versions of their harder charts. But no, I feel like every 11 to 13 we've had in the tournament so far has been really fun and engaging. Yeah,
they've all been really good charts.
So it looks like
nice little break here.
Yeah, one more break before the end of the song. Kachu up by 30.
It's a long break.
EX, so it's definitely going to be his. But still, strong showing by both players.
And Kachu takes it.
And full combos for both of them, which is I always love to see a double full combo. Looks like what the second song is going to be. Looks like we're going to be, what folder are we in? We're in the L folder. Okay. Lots of songs in the L folder.
Oh, Life is Beautiful.
Now this is a song that basically everybody has played.
Yes,
I think
so.
Very popular early 16 to both clear and score on, so a lot of players have played it in that regard. And the 12 is a lot of fun too.
I believe this was one of my first 16s as well, so definitely.
Oh, for sure. It's a really good 16, but it's also one that tests you on a lot of tech too. So like, difficulty-wise, it may not be too much, but like there's always something to challenge you with 16. But the 12 is a really good 12 also.
Looks like DaKacho has the advantage.
DaKacho has the advantage
with the score that
ALLEREE
has, I have a feeling that she hasn't played it in a while.
I know for a fact I have played this song with ALLEREE at some point, so I know she has played it, sometimes, and I'm sure her score is outdated. So I'm expecting some strong MA.
Already starting out pretty strong.
So unlike the 16, there won't be nearly as many 16ths in this. So it's
still
a lot
really
of
steady stream.
Yeah, a lot of eighth note timing at about 150, 160 BPM. Both players starting out extremely strong. We love to see that.
DaKacho picked up a grade.
DaKacho picking up a grade, but both players are staying very close right now.
ALLEREE picked up a grade as well. Their EX is
EX
really
is definitely
close.
single digits apart right now. ALLEREE is up just by a little bit, but it could always trade back to DaKacho, and I expect it to.
Maybe we'll end up going into a tiebreaker at some point.
That would be extremely exciting if we got into a tiebreaker. The cheering you're hearing is over the woman in non-binary tournament. Lots of hype showings right now. ALLEREE's still up by about just under 10 EX. But DaKacho is still holding it down. I mean, getting a lot of good MA on these sections, so you can always see him catch up right at the end. And this song is of a decent length too, so, and especially because it's all stream, it does not end. It will not be decided until the end, that's for sure. So ALLEREE is pulling away about 20 EX right now. Throwing in some
ALLEREE staying really strong with
throwing in some 12 notes right now. Some remnants of the 16 in this one for sure. This is like the final chorus of the song before the ending. ALLEREE's still only up about 10 to 15 EX, so both players are going to have to put their best effort forward to keep their positions. Both players are also still holding a combo. Very good. Those jumps at the end were very good. Very good job to ALLEREE right there. Both players with a full combo. Very good. Only 10 grades on ALLEREE's side.
ALLEREE sliding in there with a AAA too.
Yeah. Now she has a AAA to her name. I knew that score was outdated. Great job to both players. They just won on each other's picks.
Oh, they won on each other's picks? Wow.
That is interesting.
We love to see it.
Sometimes,
so we are going into the tiebreaker then.
Sometimes I mean, with the way this tournament works, where you're picking each other's picks, even though it's not your list of songs, it could still be a song that you might feel comfortable enough on to beat the other tournament at, and I think that's what happened. So DaKacho just picked the right pick from ALLEREE, and ALLEREE picked the right pick from DaKacho. How many times can I say pick? That's just what's so exciting about this waterfall and other,
I'm excited to see what the tiebreaker is going to end up being for this.
Very much so, and I expect both players to put up a really good fight on this one, regardless of the song. So 11-13 still decidedly, the lowers as far as tournaments go in terms of difficulty, but like these charts, they can be just as challenging. You can have as hype of a match on a 17 as you can on an 11, depending on what 11 and 17 is.
I think some of the lower level songs can be a little bit more of a challenge if you're used to playing uppers, just because there's not as many arrows, so maybe you don't have your timing down as well.
There was actually a tournament recently over in Erie's Round 1 where they had everything but expert.
Yes.
So they had difficult and lower and challenge. So you could have really hard songs, or you could just have like a basic chart you've never seen in your life.
A just complete mix of everything.
Especially if you get some boss songs. The boss song, like lower level charts, are really hard because you're not used to them, and there's usually a lot of gimmicks in there. I haven't seen too many songs with gimmicks, speaking of. I mean, there's been some stops and some slowdowns.
Most of them have been pretty straightforward for
they've been
early rounds.
The difficulty has been in just the rhythms in general, more so than any visual gimmicks, which DDR is generally known for. But that could always change in this tiebreaker song. We're in the T folder. Okay, the Night Away. So, all right, we have another straightforward chart, but that is perfectly fine. 160, solid speed to 12. I do enjoy this song. I do like a lot of Starving Trancer, and Mayumi Warnaga always puts her best vocals forward, I think. So as far as the final song between these two, it's a very good song to have.
ALLEREE without a score on here, but...
DaKacho with about a 970. So it's really anyone's game right now. That's what's so exciting about tiebreaker. I don't think the timing on this one is too difficult overall, so I expect both players to be very close.
Both of them tripped up on the beginning there, so I think the timing's a little off for them.
Yeah. The beginning is a little, like, kind of switches up on the rhythms just a little bit. Once you get to the main meat of the song, you're definitely going to see, like, some trading. It depends on how well you're just MAing the whole time.
Their EX is really close.
There you go.
Alleree's just a couple ahead.
Yeah, just a little bit ahead. It's really hard to tell. I'm definitely expecting FCs out of both players. Yeah, no, I mean, there's only a single-digit EX between two. But yeah, DaKacho is definitely showing up on his BB. So I expect both players to finish off with really good scores no matter who wins. They have tied more than once already on this song.
Aleree picked up a miss there.
Yeah, so it looks like DaKacho's pulling ahead just a little bit, but it's still, you know, neither player is getting too much of a lead on the other one. So we get some streams, some turns, whether or not you choose to do them, and some jumps thrown in the middle. So it's very easy to just kind of lose yourself sometimes, and you might, you know, might go back to the other player. But right now, DaKacho's holding about 20 EX. Definitely not as close as it was in the first half, but both players are still putting up a really good effort.
Aleree still holds strong with keeping some decent MA,
Definitely.
but DaKacho just won't
Yeah, DaKacho is just MAing really solidly through the whole song. And so I'm expecting him to take it. Yep.
And DaKacho takes
really
it for
good job to
round.
DaKacho, but really good job to Aleree too.
Both of them put up a good fight.
Another tiebreaker. Both players fought very hard on this one. So congrats to both of them for sure.